Ready. Welcome to Rosholt Community Park in Rosholt, Wisconsin. We have a triple header today with three really quality non-conference baseball games. Rosholt does a wonderful job hosting this event every year. At 10 o'clock, Columbus Catholic takes on the Hornets, followed by Columbus Catholic versus Amherst, and then at 2 o'clock in the third game, Rosholt takes on Amherst. A little bit overcast and cool, but a great day for baseball here in Rosholt. In our first game, the Hornets come in with a 9-10 record. Columbus comes in at 10-8. Both teams looking for their first win this week. Rosholt lost 3-2 on Tuesday against Tri-County and 11-0 against Pacelli on Thursday. Columbus, with one game earlier this week, a 5-1 loss to McDonell. In that game, the Dons were tied at 1 after 6 innings. McDonell scored 3 unearned runs in the top of the 7th, tacked on a 4th run, and walked away with a 5-1 victory. On the mound today for the Hornets will be Eli Lorbiecki. On the mound for Columbus will be sophomore Ryan Bernick. Our lineups today for the Dons: Carson Eckes leads off, will play third base. Mac Konechny will catch and bat second. Carter Summer, the shortstop, hits third. Ray Becker in center field bats cleanup. Brock Whelan, the DH, will hit fifth. Ryan Bernick on the mound will hit sixth. Jude Becerra, the first baseman, will be in the 7th spot. Caleb Pankratz, the second baseman, hits 8th, and Drew Lang in left will bat 9th. For Rosholt, Matthew Ostrowski, the dangerous hitter at shortstop, leads off. Thomas Lamanchik plays first base and hits second. Tyler Cluck, the center fielder, will be in the 3 spot. Joey Walder will be in right field hitting 4th. Evan Hintz hits 5th, plays left. Zane Holtz will bat 6th and play third base. Nolan Betker will catch and bat 7th. Aiden Wiesa will be the DH in the 8th spot. And Bryce Bambenek at second base will bat 9th.
First base, number 15, Thomas Lamanchek. Playing center field,
Our broadcast today is brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
right field, number 30, Joey Walder.
We'd also like to thank Culligan Water. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options.
Number 3, Eli Lorbiecki, with DH, number 7, Aiden Wiesa. And playing second base, number 11, Bryce Bambenek.
The Dons will play today without Devlin Timler, the junior, unavailable this weekend.
We ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and direct
And
your
we'll take a
attention towards the
quick
flag
break
in center
for the
field.
national anthem.
As we honor America with the playing of our national
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
I guess, yes. We are almost ready to go. Eli Lorbiecki on the mound for the Hornets. Carson Eckes, Mac Konechny, and Carter Summer will hit first for the Dons. Columbus with a young lineup today. 2 seniors, a junior, 4 sophomores, and 2 freshmen for Coach Jared Kresselt. Lorbiecki, the righty. One of my favorite places to watch high school baseball here in Rosholt. A beautiful setting. A sloping hill down the left field line. Carson Eckes did not play in the Dons game on Tuesday against McDonell. Carson was injured the week prior at Neilsville. A sprained MCL, but looks ready to go today. A big piece of the Columbus lineup. The 20th game of the season for Rosholt, the 19th for Columbus. Season has gone by quickly. And overall, a pretty good season from a weather standpoint. Hard to get 20-plus games in a season in some years. Eckes steps in, Lorbiecki ready to go, and we will be underway. First pitch to Carson, a ball outside, 1-0. Ball low, 2-0 to Carson Eckes. Called strike 1. Eckes trying to give Columbus the leadoff man on here in the first inning. Ball high, 3-1. Called strike 2. Three-two swung on and missed, and Eckes goes down on strikes. Mac Konechny steps in now with 1 out, nobody on. Konechny, the junior. The only junior in the Columbus lineup today. Devlin Timler, normally the other, not here today. First pitch to Konechny is hit hard to right center. The center fielder Cluck going back, and he makes the catch for the second out here in the first inning. The ball hit hard, but a nice running catch from Tyler Cluck will bring up Carter Summer with 2 outs and nobody on here in the first. Carter, the 6'4" sophomore, having a nice season for the Dons. Ball high, 1-0 to Summer. Both of these teams in the middle of the pack in their respective conferences. Loyal, the cream of the crop in the Clover Belt East. Bocelli seems to have a strong team. Central Wisconsin. That ball low, count 3-0 now on Summer. Summer taking all the way, called strike, 3-1. Ball inside. Carter Summer draws the walk. 1 on, 2 out here in the first. Sophomore Ray Becker will come to the plate for Columbus. Becker in center field today. Spent some time at catcher as well. Becker with a streak last week of 6 consecutive hits, all singles to center field. Ball low. A nice block there by Becker to keep it in front. Summer stays at first. Count is 1-0 on Ray Becker. Lorbiecki over to first. Summer back in time. Situation, Columbus may steal here, trying to get Summer in scoring position for Becker. Called strike one, 1-1 now to Ray. Lorbiecki throws over again. Summer back in time once again. Swing and a miss. Summer takes off for second. The throwdown gets into center field. Summer thought about third, but he'll stay at second. The count 1-2 now on Ray Becker, and Columbus with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the first inning. Becker with a chance to give Columbus a lead with a base hit. Lorbiecki steps off. Summer with a big lead at second. The 1-2 swung on and a line drive to left. Summer to third. Being waved home. The throw from Hintz is in time, and Summer is out at home plate. Becker with a line drive single, but Evan Hintz with a fantastic throw guns down Summer trying to score. At the end of 1/2 inning, we are tied at 0. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
He's been going to Alex at CGI, so getting better.
We're back in Rosholt, heading to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Brought to you today by Seamless Roofing. Does your roof need attention? Call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. Get a free estimate at Seamless Commercial Roofing. We'd also like to thank Mackey. Marshfield Dairy Fest is May 30th and 31st. Check out marshfieldchamber.com for all the details. We hope to see you in Marshfield for a fun-filled Dairy Fest weekend.
Matthew Ostrowski on deck, Thomas Lemay.
Leading off for Rosholt, Matthew Ostrowski playing shortstop today. Very talented player. One of those players seems like he's been playing for about 6 or 7 years. Has done some real damage against Columbus in the past. A ball low to Ostrowski. 1-0. Sophomore Ryan Bernick on the mound. Ball low, 2-0. Ball low in the dirt, 3-0. The 3-0 swung on, fouled down the third base line, 3-1 on Ostrowski. Bernick has been solid for Columbus this season. Streaky at times. The 3-1 swung on and lifted high towards third base. Bernick comes over to make the catch. And the leadoff man is retired here in the first.
Up to bat, Thomas Lemanchik.
One down now for first baseman Thomas Lemanchik. Lemanchik, the lefty. Ball high, 1-0. Carson Eckes, a sophomore at third base. Summer, a sophomore at short. Bernick, a sophomore on the mound. And freshman Caleb Pankratz at second base, a young infield for Columbus. Ball low, 2-0. Called strike, 2-1. Ball high and outside, 3-1. The 3-1, a called strike, count full to Thomas Lemanchik. The 3-2 foul down the third base line. Eckes over, but that ball will get out of play. A lot of these Columbus young pitchers seem to like full counts. Can never be easy. they've improved as the season goes on. The 3-2 swung on and missed, and 2 away here in the Rosholt first.
Tyler Cluck on
The
deck.
3 hitter is center fielder Tyler Cluck. So Burnick getting behind in the count to the first 2 hitters, able to retire both. Cluck, a righty. The first pitch from Burnick is fouled off, 0-1. Mac Konechny, the junior, behind the plate. The 0-1 high, ball 2. 1-1 rather.
When does Rosholt have their graduation?
1-1 called strike. 1-2 now on Cluck. Cluck made a nice catch in the first inning on a ball hit to right center field. Ball high, 2-2. The 2-2 grounded up the middle. That ball will get to center field, fielded by Becker. And Tyler Cluck with a 2-out single give the Hornets a runner at first
Bat, Joey Welder on deck. Evan Hens.
for right fielder Joey Walder. Walder, another lefty. And he hits the first pitch high and hard to right field. That gets over the fence for a home run. Joey Walder, with one swing of the bat, hits a first pitch home run to give Rosholt a 2-0 lead. That ball was gone as soon as it hit the bat.
Only in practice.
That brings up the 5-hitter, left fielder Evan Hintz.
Evan Hens on deck. Zane Bowles.
After retiring the first 2 hitters, a single and a home run makes this a 2-0 game here in the first. The first pitch to Hins, a ball low, 1-0. Ball low, 2-0. The 2-0 swung on and missed. 2-1 now to Hintz. Swing and a miss. Count even at 2. Burnick trying to get out of this first inning. The 2-2 grounded hard to third, fielded by Eckes over to Becerra. And that'll end the first inning, but not before the Hornets get 2 on a 2-run home run. We head to the second inning. 2-0 Rosholt, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we were working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
We are back in Rosholt, where the Hornets lead the Dons 2-0 on a 2-run home run by right fielder Joey Walder. We'd like to thank Blues Hair Studio of Marshfield. Put more spring in your step at Blues Hair Studio in Marshfield. Get your locks cut, colored, styled, and looking fresh as spring temperatures heat up. Blues Hair Studio is open Monday through Friday with appointment times to match your schedule. Get an online appointment at blueshairstudio.com. Leading off the second for Columbus will be Brock Wieland, the freshman, DHing today. The first pitch from Lorbiecki swung on and missed, 0-1 to Wieland. The 0-1 grounded to short, fielded by Ostrowski, over to Lemanchik, and Wieland is retired. The 6-3 ground out, one down now here in the Columbus second.
Up to bat, Burnett on deck, Becerra.
Pitcher Ryan Bernick stands in now. First pitch, a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Bernick. Check this swing. A foul ball down the first base line, 0-2. The 0-2 grounded towards third, fielded by Volt. The long throw over to first, not in time. And Ryan Bernick, with a one-out infield single, gives Columbus a base runner here in the second inning. That ball barely stayed fair. A very long throw for Volt. Not in time to get Bernick. First baseman Jude Becerra, one of the two seniors on the Columbus team, stands in with one on and one out. First pitch low in the dirt, gets past the catcher. The pinch runner Aiden Pieper takes second on the play, running for the pitcher Bernick. 1-0 on Jude Becerra. The 1-0 hit hard to left, a line drive. That's going to get down. Gets past the left fielder Hintz. Pieper rounds third. He will score. And Becerra will take second base. A line drive single for Becerra scores Pieper. An error on left fielder Hintz allows Becerra to take second. That ball hit hard. Columbus now trailing 2-1, and freshman Caleb Pankratz comes up with one on and one out. Pankratz at second base today. The Dons shuffling their infield slightly without Devlin Timler here. Carson Eckes goes from second to third, and Pankratz plays second base. First pitch, low, ball 1. The 1-0 swung on in line to left. That's a base hit. Becerra over to third. Coach Krasselt will keep him there. Caleb Pankratz with a line drive single gives Columbus runners at first and third for senior Drew Lang.
Up to bat, Lang.
Drew, the 9-hitter, playing left field today.
McKenna, you're at 25. What? Yes.
Pankratz took second on the throw. So 2 runners in scoring position for Columbus. First pitch from Lang, fouled high, out of play down the third base side. The top of the order, Carson Eckes on deck. And that pitch hits Drew Lang to load the bases for Carson Eckes. Eckes struck out his first time up. We mentioned he missed a week with injury. Both leadoff hitters today. Perhaps the biggest threats in their lineup, both dealing with injuries, trying to work their way back. The first pitch to Eckes, a called strike, 0-1. Bases loaded, 1 out here in the second inning. Rosholt leads 2-1. The 0-1 to Eckes outside, ball 1. Called strike 2, 1-2 to Carson Eckes. You're 1-2 high. Count even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Eckes fights off the 2-2. Count stays even. Becerra at third, Pankratz at second, Drew Lang at first base. 2 singles and a hit by pitch have loaded the bases. The 2-2 high, count full now on Carson Eckes. Three-two outside, and Columbus ties the game at 2 on the bases loaded walk to Carson Eckes.
Up to bat,
Bases remain loaded, 1 out for the 2-hitter, catcher Mac Konechny. Konechny flew out to right center field, his first time up. First pitch low, ball 1 to Mac Konechny. The 1-0 hit hard, but Konechny ahead of it, a foul ball. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. One, a called strike, 1-2 to Konechny. A ball in play could score a run for Columbus. Ball high, 2-2. Konechny hits that ball high and foul. It gets out of play over the third base dugout. Count stays even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outside, count full now. A 3-2 inside. Konechny walks, and Columbus takes a 3-2 lead here in the second inning. Pankratz comes in to score. Lang to third, Eckes to second. Shortstop Carter Summer will bat now. Bases loaded, 1 out. A mound visit from the Hornets gives us a chance to thank some of our sponsors. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Also, Stratford Plumbing and Heating, your comfort and convenience is their top priority. They service all brands and do complete furnace and air conditioning installation. Providing professional service to Stratford, Marshfield, and the surrounding areas, call Stratford Plumbing and Heating today, your home comfort expert. The mound visit has ended. Carter Summer stands in. Lorbiecki trying to work his way through this second inning. A leadoff ground out, followed by 3 singles, a hit by pitch, and 2 walks, have allowed the Dons to score 3 runs here in the second inning. The first pitch to Summer. Ball in the dirt, gets by the catcher. Lang headed home, dives, and he is safe. So a wild pitch allows Columbus to score another run, their 4th of this inning. Eckes heads to third. Konechny heads to second on the same pitch. 1-0 to Carter Summer. The 1-0 hit hard through the hole left side. Eckes comes home to score. Nolan Frayne, the courtesy runner, being waved in. He will score. Summer takes second on the throw. A 2 RBI single for Carter Summer gives Columbus a 6-2 lead. Nolan Frayne, the courtesy runner, running for the catcher Matt Konechny, scores that second run. Ray Becker stands in now. The first pitch to Ray, a ball low, 1-0. Still 1 out. Summer at second base. Lorbiecki steps off, chases Summer back. Becker had a line drive single in the Columbus first inning. But on the play, Summer, trying to score in almost this identical situation, was thrown out on a wonderful throw from Evan Hintz. Ball low, 2-0 to Ray Becker. called strike, 2-1. Becker, another line drive single to left. Summer being held at third this time. Not wanting to test the arm of Hintz. Runners at first and third now for Columbus.
On deck, Burnick.
Freshman Brock Whelan stands in. Brock began this second inning with a ground out. Ground out to the shortstop Ostrowski. The first pitch to Wheeland, another ground ball to Ostrowski. He fields, throws to first. The inning ends just like the second out is the same as the first out. Now Becker gets hung up between second and third. The throw from third to short gets into right field, and Becker will head down to third base. A ground ball to Ostrowski. He made the play. Summer scored on the ground out. Becker got hung up between second and third.
On deck, Becerra.
Ends up reaching third on the error on the throw that got away into right field. Ray Becker fortunate to end up at third base. One down now for Ryan Burnick. First pitch fouled down the third base line. 0-1. Seven to 2 now, Columbus. Burnick, the 11th hitter for the Dons this inning. The 0-1, a ball, 1-1. That ball hit hard, foul down the third base line. 1-2 to Ryan Burnick. Burnick singled on a ground ball to third baseman Volts his first time up. Ball that stayed just in play. The 1-2 to Burnick hits him. So Ryan Burnick reaches on a hit by pitch, and that'll bring up first baseman Jude Becerra. Becerra, a line drive single earlier this inning.
Up to bat, Becerra.
Becker stays at third, Burnick at first. Two outs here in the second inning. First pitch to Becerra, a called strike, 0-1. Ball low. 1-1. The courtesy runner for the pitcher Burnick is Aiden Pieper, freshman. I wonder if Aiden might try to take second here, a first and third situation. He doesn't, and Becerra hits a ground ball to Volts at third. He fields, throws to first in time to end the top of the second inning. But Columbus gets 7 runs, and we head to the bottom of the second. Dons 7, Hornets 2, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Hello, it's Mayor Lois T. Strake asking you to join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Dairy, great time. The fun starts with me on Friday, May 30th at the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment, and later join free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, May 31st, the parade starts at 11 o'clock, and Wenzel Family Plaza will host fun activities. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at the Upham Mansion, and Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting an outdoor beer garden with live music. For more information, go to marshfieldchamber.com.
Columbus leads 7-2. Zane Volts, the third baseman, a lefty, will lead off the inning for the Hornets. First pitch outside, ball one. Volts, a nice play to end the top of the second. Throw over to first from third. The 1-0, a called strike, 1-0 to Volts. 1-1 on Volts, rather. Called strike 2, 1-2. Burnick at 26 pitches here in the second inning. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Volts retired on strikes. One down here in the Hornets' second. Nolan Betker, today's catcher, stands in. Nobody on, one out. A called strike to Betker. Ball outside. And that pitch is lifted high to left field. Senior Drew Lang underneath it. Makes the play for the second out here in the second inning. The Burnick retires the first two hitters. That brings up the DH, Aiden Wiesa. Another lefty here in the Hornet lineup. Ball low, 1-0 to Wiesa. Burnick retired the first two hitters in the first inning as well, with the 3 and 4 hitters, followed with a single and a no-doubt home run to right field to give the Hornets their 2 runs. The 1-0, a swing and a miss, 1-1 from Burnick to Wiesa. The 1-1 fouled back, 1-2.
Yeah.
1-2, fouled down the first baseline. Count stays 1-2.
Details of that first time.
Wait, so is it game 3? Is the new kid? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, get Mikey. He's the youngest of 4 brothers.
The 1-2 swung on and missed. That ball fouled off. It looked like a swing and a miss, but it was a foul tip. The catcher Konechny not able to hang on. And WIAA stays alive here with 2 outs in the second inning. A foul ball. The 1-2, a swing and a miss. WIAA retired on strikes. We head to the third, Columbus 7, Rosholt 2. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
You never know what you're going to get. We are back in Rosholt, Wisconsin. Columbus leads Rosholt 7-2. We head to the top of the third. Second baseman Caleb Pankratz will lead off for Columbus.
Pankratz on deck lane.
Facing Eli Lorbiecki. First pitch is lined right at first baseman Lamanchik. He makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the third for Columbus.
Lane on deck, Ekas.
Left fielder Drew Lang stands in now. Ball high, 1-0. Lang with an RBI walk his first time up. The 1-0 popped foul over the third base dugout, 1-1. The 1-1 popped up towards third. That ball lands just foul. Volt's giving chase. Count will be 1-2 on Drew Lang. The 1-2 swung and hit hard to short. A funny hop on Ostrowski, and Lang will reach first to give Columbus a runner at first. For leadoff man, Carson Eckes. Lorbiecki steps off, looks Lang back. The throw over now, Lang back in time. First pitch to Eckes, a ball inside, gets away. Lang running on the play will steal second. Count 1-0 to Carson Eckes. The pitch, a swing and a miss. 1-1. Eckes 0 for 1 with a walk so far this morning. Lang at second, a ball high, 2-1 to Carson Eckes. The 2-1 grounded to second base, fielded by Bambenek. The throw to first retires Eckes. Lang advances to third on the play. Catcher Mac Konechny stands in.
Up to bat, Konechny, on deck, Summers.
2 outs, a runner on third base. Konechny 0 for 1 with a walk, a fly out to right center field, and a walk last inning. That ball hit hard up the hill down the third base line. 0-1. The 0-1 hit a line drive to right center field. That ball is bobbled by the right fielder Walder. Konechny takes second. The throw to third. Lang scores on the play, and Columbus leads 8-2.
Up to bat, Summer, on deck, Becker.
So Konechny at second with 2 outs for Carter Summer. Summer 1 for 1 with a walk. Singled on a ground ball through the hole last inning. A courtesy runner for the catcher. I believe that is Nolan Frayne, a freshman. Some of these freshmen get valuable base running experience for Columbus. At times, look a little bit like deer in headlights. A called strike, 0-1 to Carter Summer. The 0-1, low and outside, 1-1. Summer lifts that pitch high into right center. Cluck over, makes the running catch to end the inning. Tyler Cluck with another nice running catch in the right center field gap takes us to the bottom of the third. Columbus leads 8-2 here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield, is your local Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. They have it all, including farm tractors and the best-selling and #1 rated in durability and owner experience Kubota compact do-it-all tractors. And don't forget the versatile Kubota RTV utility vehicles, along with Kubota zero-turn mowers for the best lawn care equipment. Get them all at Chili Implement. Chili Implement is open Monday through Saturday. Call us or visit our website at chiliimplement.com.
We are back in Rosholt. Today's broadcast brought to you by Art's Body Shop, quality auto body and framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Art's Body Shop on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. Leading off for the Hornets, Bryce Bambenek. His first at bat today, a called strike, 0-1. Ryan Bernick on the mound. That ball grounded down the third base line, gets between Eckes and the line, and Bambenek with a leadoff base hit to start the third inning.
Matthew Ostrowski on deck, Thomas Lemanchek.
The leadoff hitter, Matthew Ostrowski, now playing shortstop today. Bats with one on and nobody out here in the third inning. The first pitch hit hard at second, fielded by Pankratz to Summer for one. The throw not in time. The 4-6 fielder's choice retires Bambenek. We have one out, one on here in the third. Thomas Lemanchik stands in. Bernick throws over to first. Ostrowski's back. Lemanchik 0 for 1. Struck out swinging his first time up. That pitch is a low for ball one. Called strike one. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Ostrowski with good speed at first base. That ball hit through the hole left side. Lemanchik with the 1-out single gives the Hornets runners at first and second.
On deck, Joey Walder.
Here in the third. Center fielder Tyler Cluck, the batter now. Cluck with 2 impressive catches in center field today in big spots. A called strike, 0-1. A 0-1 low, 1-1. Bernick at 44 pitches here in the third inning. Like most small schools, Columbus needing him to make it deep into the game to save some pitching. Another game today, games Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday next week. Very rarely do you see a small school with too many good arms. The 1-2 to Cluck is grounded to short, fielded by Summer. Flips to Pankratz at second for one. The relay not in time. Ostrowski takes third base on the 6-4 fielder's choice. 2 outs now in the third with runners at first and third. Joey Walder, the right fielder, hit a no-doubt home run to right field in the first inning to score both of the Hornet runs. I'm sure Ryan Bernick is aware of that. The first pitch high, ball one. Walder, the lefty, turned on the first pitch, and as soon as it left the bat, it was out of here. No batting gloves. Eddie Murray, Hank Aaron. Dating myself. Most of the people listening have no idea who those players are, but I do. The 2-0 to Walder, ball outside, 3-0. I am guessing Ryan Bernick does not want to give Walder a chance to repeat what happened in the first inning. 3-0, a called strike, 3-1. Ostrowski at third, Cluck at first. Joey Walder with a chance to do some damage for the Hornets. Ball low. Walder walks, and the bases are now loaded for left fielder Evan Hintz. First pitch, a called strike, 0-1. Hintz grounded out to third his first time up. The 0-1 grounded to third again. Carson Eckes knocks it down, but cannot make the play. Ostrowski scores for the Hornets, making this an 8-3 game. Zane Volts the batter now. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Called strike, 0-1. Bernick trying to work his way out of a jam here in the third. Ball outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, it's lunchtime. Yeah. Partial lunchtime curfew. So we actually are going to pause the game in a second. And
Ball high, 2-1.
no, that's the problem. You have to bring your own.
The 2-1 in the dirt, 3-1 to Zane Volts. Nowhere to put him. Bases loaded, 2 outs. A 3-1 count. The 3-1 grounded back to Bernick. Goes through his legs. Play not made in time, and now Bernick throws to first over the first baseman's head into the parking lot. And another run will score. Cluck comes home on the ground ball to Bernick. Bernick then turned and fired over the first baseman's head. Walder came in to score. Hintz took third. Volts went to second. And now there's discussion about whether or not Hintz should be allowed to come home with the ball out of play. Umpires discussing it. And it looks like Hintz will return to third base. So a ground ball to the pitcher Bernick. He knocked it down. Hintz will end up at third, Volts at second. But 2 runs will score, 1 on the ground ball to Bernick. The second run on an error when Bernick tried to throw to first. Though the inning continues, second and third now, 2 outs for catcher Nolan Betker. A base hit could make this a 1-run game. Columbus leads 8-5. The first pitch fouled back, 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now to Betker. The Hornets doing some damage with 2 outs here in the third. The 0-2, a called strike outside corner. And Bernick gets out of the inning. We head to the fourth. Columbus 8, Rosholt 5. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
What do you like most about Columbus Catholic Schools?
Amazing teachers, because they're funny and nice.
It's the small classroom sizes.
Because it teaches us to be kind.
We invite you to check out Columbus Catholic Schools and see for yourself why our students like it here. That if you really want your student to attend Columbus Catholic Schools, we will work with you as much as possible to make that reality. Contact us at 715-387-1177 or admissions@columbusdons.org for more information.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people?
Here's Morgan's VR.
Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Welcome back to Rosholt, Wisconsin. Columbus leading 8-5. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Mutual of Wausau. Insurance protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Also, Sternweiss & Sons. Sternweiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location. Sternweiss & Sons, Marshfield. Also, a special thank you to our game day sponsors, Woodfield Inn & Suites, Rem's Funeral Home, and G&D Wood Products. And it's time to get your pool ready for summer, so contact Rigel Plumbing and Heating in Marshfield, your local BioGuard dealer, for the products and expertise to do it right. Rigel Plumbing and Heating.
Up to bat, Becker.
Ray Becker will lead off the Columbus fourth inning. Becker 2 for 2, 2 line drive singles to left field. The pitch from Lorbiecki, high, ball 1. Lorbiecki at 70 pitches here in the fourth. The 1-0 popped up high between second and right field. That ball's going to drop. A pop fly hit kind of in no man's land allows Ray Becker to reach with his third single of the day. Bambenik picks it up. 1 on, nobody out for Brock Wieland. Wieland with 2 groundouts this morning, both in that second inning. Lorbiecki throws over to first. Becker back in time. Ball outside to Wieland, 1-0. Ball low, 2-0. Wieland, a freshman. Lorbiecki steps off. Becker heads back to first. The count 2-0 on Brock Wieland. Ball outside, 3-0. The pitcher, Ryan Bernick, on deck for Columbus. The 3-0 is low. Ball 4. And we'll have runners at first and second for pitcher Ryan Bernick. Bernick singled on a ground ball to third his first time up and was hit by a pitch his last time up. Becker at second, Whelan at first. The first pitch to Ryan Bernick. He shows bunt, takes a ball low, 1-0. Runners go. A ball outside. Bernick steals third. Whelan takes second. Runners at second and third now, with nobody out here in the Dons' fourth. Becker limping a little bit at third. Seems to be okay. The count 2-0 on Ryan Bernick. Ball high. 3-0. Coach Krassel just gave the take sign. Called strike one, 3-1. The 3-1 hit high down the third base line, and the left fielder, Hintz, with a diving catch in foul territory, makes the play. But Becker tags up and will score on a sacrifice fly from pitcher Ryan Bernick.
Up to bat, Becerra on deck, Pancrates.
Wheeland moves up to third on the play. Columbus now leads 9-5. 1 on, 1 out for first baseman Jude Becerra. Becerra takes the first pitch for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 swung on and lifted high to right field. Walder underneath it. He makes the play. Whelan tags at third. He scores. Another sacrifice fly makes this a 10-5 game. The sac fly from Jude Becerra scores Whelan. Nobody on now and 2 out for freshman Caleb Pancratz. Pancratz 1 for 2. A line drive single and a line out to the first baseman his last time up. First pitch swung on and missed, tipped right into the catcher's glove. 0-1. Ball high, 1-1. A 1-1 outside, 2-1 now to Pancratz. Dons lead 10-5 here in the fourth inning. The 2-1 lifted into left. Hintz makes the catch. And the Columbus fourth has come to an end. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Columbus 10, Rosholt 5, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Pitch count for Lorbecky, 86.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shy.
Shy is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Back to high school baseball. Columbus leads Rosholt 10-5, brought to you today by First Choice Credit Union. First Choice Credit Union in Marshfield serves anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, or Portage counties. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. The 8-hitter, DH Aiden WIAA, stands in, the lefty. Ball outside, 1-0. WIAA 0 for 1 so far. Struck out swinging his first time up. The 1-0 is hit into center field. That'll fall for a single, and WIAA gives the Hornets a runner to begin the fourth inning. That brings up second baseman Bryce Bambenek. Bambenek 1 for 1. A single his first time at bat. A called strike, count 0-1. Singled through the hole, left side his first time up. The 0-1 in the dirt. Runner thought about going. 1-1 now on Bambenek. Bernick throws over. WIAA back in time. And then seems to have pulled his hand off the base while the tag was still applied. And Bernick picks off WIAA. For the first out here in the fourth. The count 1-1 to Bryce Bambenek. It looked to me like WIAA was back in time. Jude Becerra kept the tag applied, and WIAA was called out. 1-2 now to Bambenek. A called strike for the second out. Bambenek retired on strikes. Nobody on and 2 out for the leadoff hitter, Matthew Ostrowski. First pitch to Ostrowski, a curveball called strike. 0-1. Ostrowski hits the 0-1 to the hole. Summer backhands over to Becerra in time to end the fourth. We head to the fifth. Columbus 10, Rosholt 5, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
We are back in Rosholt, Wisconsin. Columbus leads Rosholt 10-5, brought to you today by Heritage Auto Body. For expertise, honesty, and stellar service, look no further than Heritage Auto Body. Their team of professionals uses the latest technology to ensure that your vehicle comes back to you looking like new. They provide free estimates and work with your insurance company to make it easy for you. Heritage Auto Body on Heritage Drive on Marshfield's South Side. Also brought to you today by Smith Brothers Meats. Get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby, open Monday through Friday 8 till 6 and Saturdays 8 until 4. Leading off the fifth inning is left fielder Drew Lang. Lang 0 for 1 so far. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. A ground ball to shortstop his second at bat. Ball high, 1-0. Lorbiecki still on the mound for the Hornets. Has thrown 87 pitches. A ball low, 2-0 to Drew Lang. A swing and a miss, 2-1. Lang a little bit ahead of that pitch. Nice off speed from Lorbiecki. The 2-1 outside, 3-1. The 3-1 is high, and Drew Lang walks. Columbus with the leadoff man on, nobody out here in the fifth. The leadoff man, Carson Eckes, will come to the plate. It looks as though we'll have a pitching change. Lorbiecki at 91 pitches will be replaced, which gives us a chance to take a break. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Have you outgrown your old furniture? Well, I can relate. Then get into Mall Furniture today.
We are never short on inventory, and we are never short on bringing you great deals.
Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, recliners, lift chairs, and big clearance recliners.
Head to mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Founded in 2011, Marshfield Fast Pitch is a competitive fast pitch softball club. Players range in age from 7 to 18 years old. They consist of girls from central Wisconsin and headquartered in Marshfield. Throughout the year, teams compete in tournaments locally, around the state, and nationally. During the winter, practices, lessons, and clinics are held at our indoor facility. Marshfield Fast Pitch specializes in player physical and mental development with the hopes of making a big impact on their team. Visit our website at marshfieldfastpitch.com.
We're back at Rosholt Village Park. Columbus leads 10-5. Brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality you can trust. Infinity Exteriors. The new pitcher for Rosholt is Joey Walder, who came in from right field. Eli Lorbiecki heads to right. Carson Eckes will be the batter. Drew Lang at first. Nobody out here in the 5th inning. Lorbiecki threw 91 pitches. Walder, with a 2-run home run in the 1st inning to score the first runs of the game, now comes into pitch. Eckes 0 for 2 so far this morning rather. The first pitch to him is a ball. Lang heads to second and reaches with a stolen base. Columbus with a runner in scoring position here for Carson Eckes. Nobody out, 5th inning. The 1-0 fouled off, 1-1. Eckes with a strikeout, a walk, and a groundout. The 1-1 fouled off, 1-2. Ball high, 2-2. Carson's first game back after missing a week. A right knee injury at Neilsville. The 2-2 is high, count full now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 high, and Carson Eckes walks. Runners at first and second now for the catcher today, Mac Konechny. Konechny is 1 for 2. A flyout, a walk, and a line drive single his last at bat. Walder steps off. Lang back to second. Eckes back to first. 2 on, nobody out here in the 5th. First pitch to Konechny is high, ball 1. Count 1-0. That ball hit high into left field. Hintz giving chase. Cluck comes over and makes a running catch in the gap. His 3rd of the day. So 1 away for shortstop Carter Summer. Tyler Cluck covered some serious ground. He's been impressive in center field. His 3rd catch in either the right field or left field gap. 2 on, 1 out for Carter Summer. Runners go, a ball. Lang safe at 3rd. Eckes takes second. So second and third now with one out. Summer lifts that one into center. Cluck going back. That gets over his head. Lang will score. Eckes around third. He will score. And Carter Summer with a 2 RBI double has given Columbus a 12-5 lead.
Up to bat Becker, on deck Wheeling.
Ray Becker the hitter now. Becker 3 for 3, 2 line drive singles. His last time up hit a bloop pop fly that landed just between the second baseman and right fielder. First pitch low, ball one in the dirt. Summer reads the ball in the dirt. He'll take third. The throw into left field, backed up nicely by Hintz. The 1-0 high, ball 2. Ball outside, 3-0 now to Ray Becker. Called strike one, 3-1. Freshman Brock Wieland on deck. Ball low, Becker walks. One out, runners on first and third here in the Columbus fifth inning. Dons lead 12-5, freshman Brock Wieland. A chance to add to it. Brock is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts and a walk. A conference on the mound gives us a chance to thank Hiller's True Value Hardware. Milwaukee Tools Demo Days are this Friday and Saturday at Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Get great deals on Milwaukee tools and outdoor power equipment this Friday and Saturday at Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Stop down there today. Summer at third, Becker at first for freshman Brock Wieland. First pitch is hit down the left field line. That ball drops. Left fielder Hintz giving chase. Summer comes in to score from third, and Brock Wieland with a fly ball single, a long single. I think Becker held up at second, thinking that ball was going to be caught. So a long fly ball single for Brock Wieland. Scores Summer. Columbus leads 13-5. Ryan Bernick stands in now. First pitch, a strike, 0-1. Ball low, 1-1. The 1-1 grounded to third, fielded by Volts. Steps on third for 1, throws to first for 2. A double play unassisted for third baseman Zane Volz ends the Columbus fifth inning. Dons lead 13-5. We go to the bottom of the fifth here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
We are back at Rosholt Village Park. Columbus leads Rosholt 13-5. Brought to you today by Fleet Farm. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. We also thank Gross Buick of Marshfield. Buy your next vehicle from Gross Buick of Marshfield. Gross Buick is home with a lifetime engine warranty on select vehicles, and they back all purchases with a full-service department. You also can get a free courtesy car at Gross Buick in Marshfield. Thomas Lemanchik, the first baseman, steps in, leading off the Rosholt fifth inning. Lemanchik 1 for 2 this morning. Lifts the first pitch down the right field line. That ball out of play, 0-1. Right fielder Roe Wheeler gave chase all the way to the fence. Ball hit hard but foul. The 0-1 grounded to third through the legs of third baseman Carson Eckes. Lemanchik reaches on the air, and that brings up center fielder Tyler Cluck. Cluck is 1 for 2. A single to center field and grounded into a fielder's choice his last at bat. Runner at first, nobody out for the Hornets. The first pitch foul down the first base line. Becerra giving chase. That ball gets out of play. 0-1 to Cluck. The 0-1 in the dirt. Bounces past the catcher Konechny. And Lemanchik takes second. The count 1-1 to Tyler Cluck. Cluck, the three hitter, has been very impressive in center field today. Lemanchik at second, the 1-1. Grounded to first. Becerra picks it up, steps on the bag. One away now here for the Hornets in the fifth inning. Lemanchik over to third on the play. The batter now is the pitcher, Joey Walder. 0-1. 1-2 the count on Walder. The 1-2 lifted high into right field. Roll Wheeler underneath it, can't make the play, off his glove. Lemanchik comes in to score. Walder down to second on the air. A dropped fly ball scores a run to make this a 13-6 game. Lemanchik was tagging up, probably would have scored even if the ball was caught. But nonetheless, it's dropped, and Walder now stands at second base with one out. Left fielder Evan Hintz, the batter now. First pitch grounded through the hole. Carter Summer with a great backhanded play. Throws back to second base, and Walder is caught. Carter Summer showing some great range. Backhands that ball. Walder thought it was going to get through, as did I. Summer threw back to second to Pankratz and tagged out Walder, trying to dive back. Summer to Pankratz, gets Walder. Hintz with a single at first. 2 outs here in the 5th inning. 0-1 to Zane Volz. A really nice play from Carter Summer. Burnick throws to first. Hintz back in time. "19 runs scored so far today. We're only in the 5th inning. A called strike, 0-2 to Vols. Burnick at 81 pitches now. Ball low. Kept in front. Runner stays at first. Count is 1-2. A swing and a miss. Volz is retired on strikes. That'll end the 5th inning. Columbus 13, Rosholt 6. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
We're back at Rosholt Village Park. Columbus leads Rosholt 13-6. Brought to you by Felker Brothers of Marshfield. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student athletes across central Wisconsin on your accomplishments both on and off the courts and fields. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. Columbus leads 13-6 here in the top of the 6th inning. It looks as though we will have a pinch hitter. That is sophomore Vikram Sinha. Pinch hitting for Becerra, the first baseman. Joey Walder still on the mound for Rosholt. Came in to finish the 5th inning. A called strike, 0-1 to Sinha. The 0-1, called strike outside corner, 0-2. That ball behind Vikram, 1-2 to Sinha. Someone in the dugout yelled, "Let it hit you." Easier said than done. The 1-2 low. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Sinha. The 2-2 is outside, count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man here in the Columbus 6th inning. Ball low. Vikram Sinha with a leadoff walk. Runner at first now, nobody out for freshman Caleb Pankratz.
Pankratz up to bat on deck, laying.
Pankratz is 1 for 3, a line drive single. A line out and a fly out, his last 2 at bats. Walder throws over to first. Sinha back in time. A swing and a miss. That ball may have been high. A tomahawk swing, 0-1 on Pankratz. Ball high, 1-1. Betker throws down to first. Sinha gets back. The 1-1 popped up to the shortstop Ostrowski. He makes the play, and 1 down here in the 6th inning.
Up to bat, laying on deck, Akas.
Sinha stays at first. Left fielder Drew Lang stands in. 0 for 1 so far. Was hit by a pitch and walked. The throw over to first. Sinha back again. The top of the order, Carson Eckes, stands on deck. Ball high, 1-0 to Lang. The 1-0 also high, 2-0. Called strike 1, 2-1. The throw over, Sinha back. Vikram not taking a big lead at first. The 2-1 to Lang, a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The rain has stayed away for the most part. Overcast, but a great day for high school baseball. The 2-2 is low. Count full now on Drew Lang. And the 3-2 hits Lang. Lang hit by a pitch for the 2nd time today. Columbus now with runners at first and second. 1 out for leadoff hitter Carson Eckes. Ball high, 1-0. Eckes is 0 for 2. Has reached base twice with walks. Has scored 2 runs. The 1-0 fouled out of play, 1-1. Ball high, 2-1. Eckes, a great start to the season for Columbus. His first game back. Coming back from an injury. That ball is hit high, foul. The catcher, Betker, makes the play to retire Eckes. A pop-out foul to the catcher, Betker, for the second out here in the 6th inning. Catcher Mac Konechny stands in now. 1 for 3 with a walk. A single and 2 flyouts to the center fielder Cluck. The first pitch swung on and fouled off, 0-1. First and second, 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Walder steps off, runners return. Vikram to second base, Drew Lang to first base. The count 0-1. The 0-1 fouled back, 0-2. Konechny hits the 0-2, line drive to center. His second hit of the day. Vikram Sinha around third. He'll score. Lang goes first to third. An RBI single for Mac Konechny makes this a 14-6 game. First and third now for shortstop Carter Summer. His last at-bat, Summer doubled over the head of center fielder Cluck. And from what I've seen, if that kid doesn't track down the ball, you've hit it well. A ball low, 1-0. The pinch runner Frayne takes second base, second and third now for Summer. Frayne courtesy running for the catcher Konechny. 1-0 to Carter Summer, ball high, 2-0. Ball in the dirt, 3-0 to Carter Summer. The cleanup hitter, Ray Becker, will bat should Summer reach. The 3-0 high. Summer walks. The bases are loaded for catcher Ray Becker. Becker with 3 singles so far and a walk. First pitch to Becker, a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1, a fly ball to left. Hintz going back, makes the play. Now we end the top of the 6th inning. Columbus adds another run. Dons 14, Hornets 6. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com here on Zaleski Sports.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day.
We're back at Rosholt Village Park. Columbus 14, Rosholt 6. Leading off for Rosholt will be the catcher Nolan Betker.
Up to bat, Nolan
Betker is 0 for 2. Flew out to left in the second inning and struck out his last at bat. Ryan Bernick, still on the mound for Columbus, has thrown 83 pitches. Coach Krassel, I'm sure, hoping Bernick can get through one more inning. The first pitch is hit hard to third, fielded by Eckes. The throw to Becerra. And Betker is retired for the first out here in the sixth inning.
Up to bat, Aiden Wiesa. On deck, Bryce Bennett.
What? Aiden Wiesa, the DH, stands in now with nobody on and one out. The first pitch high and outside, ball one. Called strike outside corner, 1-1 on Wiesa. One low. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 is high, 3-1. Ball outside. Wiesa walks down to first.
Up to bat, Bryce Bennett. On deck, Matthew Ostrowski.
Second baseman Bryce Bambenick up now. Runner at first, 1 out here in the sixth. Bernick at 89 pitches. A called strike to Bambenick. 0-1. Bryce is 1 for 2 so far this morning. A single to left and a strikeout his last at bat. Ball low, 1-1. Bernick throws over to first. Wiesa back in time. A 1-1, a called strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball outside, 2-2. The 2-2 grounded towards second base. Pankratz fields, throws to short. Summer to first. And that'll be a double play. The runner at first, WIAA, I'm not sure if he thought that ball was a line drive. But Pankratz flips to Summer, over to Becerra. And Columbus is out of the 6th inning. We head to the 7th. Columbus 14, Rosholt 6, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
We're back at Rosholt Village Park. Columbus leads Rosholt 14-6. An inning-ending double play to end the bottom of the 6th inning, which is key going forward, as that will allow pitcher Ryan Bernick to begin the 7th inning. Bernick with a pinch count in the 90s now. Freshman Brock Wieland leads off the 7th for Columbus, facing Joey Walder. A ball low, 1-0. His last at-bat, Wieland hit a long fly ball over the left fielder's head, ended up being a single. The runner at first held to make sure the ball wasn't caught. An RBI single for Brock. Another ball low makes the count 2-0. The 2-0 is swung on and fouled on the ground, third base side, 2-1. The 2-1 swung on and missed, 2 balls, 2 strikes, Brock Wieland. The 2-2 fouled off. Count stays even at 2. Pitcher Ryan Bernick on deck. Ball low, count full now. And Whelan swings late at the 3-2 pitch, and he's retired on strikes. Realized late that was a strike. A swing and a miss retires Brock Wieland, and Ryan Bernick is the hitter now, with 1 out here in the 7th inning. Bernick 1 for 2. One and 0 on Ryan. Ball high, 2-0. And it hit Ryan Bernick. So he'll take first, and the Dons have a runner at first with nobody out here in the 7th. First baseman Jude Becerra stands in.
Up to bat, Becerra. On deck, Pancratz.
The courtesy runner for the pitcher Bernick is freshman Aiden Pieper. The first pitch to Becerra, a swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1 high, 1 ball, 1 strike to Jude Becerra. Called strike outside corner, 1-2 now. Becerra is 1 for 2. A single, a ground out, and a sac fly his last at bat. The 1-2 inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pieper at first, the 2-2. Ball high, count goes full. This the first of 3 games here in Rosholt today. Ball in the dirt, Becerra walks. First and second now for freshman Caleb Pancratz. Pancratz 1 for 4.
Up to bat, Pancratz. On deck, Lang.
Ball low, 1-0 to Caleb. Joey Walder has thrown 63 pitches here in relief. A ball high, 2-0. A ball low, 3-0. Gets past the catcher. Both runners advance on the wild pitch. Pieper to third. Becerra to second. 2 runners in scoring position now for Caleb Pancratz. Count is 3-0. Coach Krassel gives the take sign. Ball high, and the bases are loaded for left fielder Drew Lang.
Up to bat, Lang.
Lang 0 for 1. With 1 walk and 2 hit by pitches. Ball outside, 1-0. The 1-0 is popped up left side. Third baseman Volts makes the play. And there are 2 away here in the Dons' 7th inning.
Up to bat, Eckes on deck.
Carson Eckes, the leadoff hitter, now up with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Eckes 0 for 3 so far. A ball high, 1-0. Ball high, 2-0 to Carson Eckes. Ball high, 3-0. Pieper at third, Becerra at second, Pancratz at first, the 3-0 high, And Carson Eckes walks with the bases loaded. Pieper scores. Columbus now leads 15-6. Time is called for a mound visit, which allows us to take a break. We'll be back here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
The mound visit has ended. Catcher Mac Konechny stands in. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The first pitch fouled back out of play, 0-1. Columbus leading 15-6 here in the 7th inning. The count 0-1. The 0-1, a called strike inside corner, 0-2. The 0-2 in the dirt, 1-2. Konechny 2 for 4 with a walk, 2 singles, 2 flyouts. That ball high, 2-2 now to Mac Konechny. Ball in the dirt, count full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 is high. Konechny walks. That'll score another run as Becerra comes across home plate. 16-6 now, Columbus. Carter Summer stands in. The pinch runner for the catcher Konechny, the courtesy runner rather, is freshman Nolan Frayne. Bases loaded for Carter Summer. The first pitch to him swung on, fouled back, 0-1. Ball inside, 1-1. Ball in the dirt. Wild pitch. Pankratz headed home, is thrown out to end the inning. The catcher Betker flips to the pitcher Walder, and that will end the Dons' 7th. Columbus leads 16-6. We'll be back on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's shedsdelivered.com. Go today.
We are back at Rosholt Village Park, heading to the bottom of the 7th inning. Columbus leads Rosholt 16-6. A pitching change for the Dons. Sophomore Carson Eckes replaces Ryan Bernick. Bernick takes Eckes' place at third base. The line on Ryan Bernick: he throws 94 pitches, 59 for strikes, gave up 2 earned runs, 4 unearned runs. Did quite well after giving up a first inning 2-run homer to Joey Walder. Leading off for the Hornets will be the shortstop, Matthew Ostrowski.
Up to bat, Matthew Ostrowski. On deck, Thomas Lemanchek.
The top of the order for Rosholt here in the 7th. So Eckes getting an appearance here on the mound. His first in about 2 weeks. Eckes steps off. Umpire is set now. The first pitch to Ostrowski. A called strike, 0-1. Ball outside, 1-1. That ball hit hard down to first, right at Becerra. He picks it up, steps on the bag for the first out here in the 7th inning. A hard ground ball right at Jude Becerra. Brings up Thomas Lemanchek with nobody on and 1 out here in the 7th. A called strike, 0-1 from Carson Eckes to Thomas Lemanchek. Called strike 2, 0-2 now. The 0-2 grounded past Eckes, fielded by Pankratz, backhands, throws to first, but the throw is high. And Lemanchek will reach to give the Hornets a runner here with 1 out in the 7th inning.
Up to bat, Tyler Cluck. On deck, Joey Walder.
So Pankratz, a nice job fielding that ball. The throw pulls Becerra off the bag. And Lemanchek reaches first. The batter is center fielder Tyler Cluck. A called strike, 0-1. Cluck 1 for 3 so far in this game. He's done a really nice job in center field, as we've mentioned. The 0-1 grounded back to Eckes. He turns and throws to second. Carter doesn't make the catch. The throw behind him. And Rosholt with runners at first and second now with 1 out.
Up to bat, Joey Walder. On deck, Evan Hens.
Eckes turned trying to get 2. Summer heading to second. The throw behind him off the end of his glove. Everybody safe. Joey Walder stands in now, 1 for 2. The 2-run home run. Ball outside, 1-0. That ball grounded foul past first base. 1-1. We've been playing baseball for about 2 hours and 20 minutes. What would you rather be doing on a Saturday? Beautiful. Yes, I'm told that that is longer than the Brewers-Twins game yesterday. And I mean no disrespect to either team, but I'm guessing the Brewers and Twins played a little bit better defense. Not that I could do any better. Just trying to state the facts. Another foul ball down the first base line. Count 1-2. The 1-2, a curveball called strike. And Walder is retired on strikes, which brings up Evan Hintz, the left fielder, with 2 on and 2 out here in the 7th inning. Ball outside, 1-0. A swing and a miss, 1 ball, 1 strike on Hintz. Ball outside, 2-1. Both of these teams will play the Amherst Falcons following this game. Columbus first, then Rosholt second. A ball high, 3-1. The 3-1 is hit into left. Lang dives and does not make the catch. A single for Hintz. Loads the bases for the Hornets here in the 7th inning. Drew Lang with an outstanding effort. Couldn't quite make the catch. A diving attempt. And the bases are loaded for Zane Volz. Ball high, 1-0. A swing and a miss, 1-1 now to Volz. A 1-1 fouled over the third base dugout, 1-2. Columbus 1 strike away. The 1-2, a curveball, called strike 3, and that will end game 1. Columbus 16, Rosholt 6. We'll be back with our Nasonville Dairy post-game wrap-up right after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Pitch count totals, Laura Becky of Rosholt 91, Walder.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
How long is that? We're back at Rosholt Village Park. Game 1 just concluded. Columbus 16, Rosholt 6. After a scoreless top of the first inning, Columbus scored in each of the remaining 6 innings. In the bottom of the first inning, Joey Walder with a 2-run home run for the Hornets gave Rosholt a 2-0 lead. In the top of the second inning, Columbus plated 7 runs on 3 hits, 3 walks, and a hit by pitch. And it was pretty much all Columbus from there. Getting the win on the mound for the Dons was Ryan Bernick. He went 6 innings, gave up 6 runs, 2 earned, struck out 6, and walked 2. Carson Eckes then pitched the 7th, gave up 1 hit and struck out 2. For Rosholt, 2 hits for Evan Hintz, 1 hit apiece for Lamanchik Cluck, and the 2-run home run for Joey Walder. Aiden Wiesa and Bryce Bambenik each had a hit as well. For Columbus, Matt Konechny had 2 hits and 2 walks, 4 RBI. Carter Summer went 2 for 3 with 4 RBI, also walked twice. And Ray Becker with 3 hits in 4 at-bats, added a walk, 1 hit apiece for Brock Whelan, Ryan Bernick, Jude Becerra, and Caleb Pankratz. So Columbus wins Game 1 16-6. They will now take on Amherst, I'm guessing, in about 20 to 30 minutes. That game followed by Amherst versus Rosholt in a beautiful setting here in Rosholt Village Park. A great non-conference triangular for all 3 of those teams. They do a great job. The concession stand and everything about it. So thank you to Rosholt for hosting this event. Game 1 is complete. Columbus 16, Rosholt 6. We'll be back for Game 2 after these messages.